This is testimony of the results of work with the technologies of the teaching of Grigory Grabovoi on salvation and harmonious development using devices for developing concentrations of eternal life PRK1U. To whom it may concern, a testimony of the results of applying the methods of Grigory Grabovoi's teaching using the PRK1U. This testimony was recorded on September 28, 2018 by me, Lisik Alla Andreevna, a citizen of Russia. And the testimony is as follows. I hereby certify the fact of my implementation and dissemination of Grigory Grabovoi's teaching on salvation and harmonious development set forth in the healthcare section of the teaching, using concentration methods with the PRK1U device. And the positive results obtained are as follows. I was introduced to Grigory Petrovich Grabovoi's teaching on salvation and harmonious development in 2002. In the process of mastering the teaching, I was persuaded of its constructive nature and that everyone can learn how to master it. At the end of 2017, I received access to the PRK1U device for developing eternal life concentrations in direct mode. Sessions were initially held twice a week, on Thursday and Friday. Since July 12, 2018, it has become possible to participate in live broadcasts of the PRK1U on Saturdays as well. For 9 months, I worked with the PRK1U device in 4 control positions. Development of concentration of eternal life by rejuvenation, development of concentration of eternal life by any event, development of concentration of eternal life by controlling clairvoyance, development of eternal life by controlling forecasting, and almost constantly noted the following general changes. As soon as the picture with the device is turned on and the control is set, vibration immediately occurs throughout the body, that is, the physical body actively responds. And I had a particularly energetic reaction in problem areas of the body. And at the moment of greatest concentration, the space around seems to change. The air becomes more transparent and at the same time deeper and more saturated, and the colors of surrounding objects become brighter, figures more voluminous. And just recently I noticed changes in my vision. About 5 years ago I first observed dark shadows, sparkles and minor distortions of the image in my field of vision, and even such a dark spot on the right side. And suddenly, quite recently, I realized that I had not observed such visual effects in myself for a long time. That is, they practically disappeared. And I attributed this precisely to the fact that I began working with the PRK1U device, because the strain on my eyes due to long-term work at the computer did not decrease at all, if not even increased. And so, I realized that one of the problems of the physical plane was solved thanks to the PRK1U devices. And I am grateful to Grigory Petrovich for this physical, as it were, recovery. Thank you.